Trust, the most important word in the language of leadership and work. I have long held a personal philosophy about trust. I firmly believe and have often said that trust is the most important characteristic for anyone in the workplace. I've often told people that while I'm very tolerant of a wide range of character flaws at work, laziness, lack of motivation, incompetence, and so on, there's one character flaw that I won't tolerate. I can't deal with a person that I can't trust. If you're my supervisor and I can't trust you, I will deal with you very, very cautiously. And if that doesn't work, I will soon be looking for work elsewhere. If you're one of my peers and I can't trust you, I will avoid you at almost all cost. If you're a subordinate and I can't trust you, you'll soon be looking for another job. Being able to trust someone at work is the most important aspect of the entire workplace. But what is trust? It is best defined as a firm belief in the reliability, truth, ability, or strength of someone. If I trust someone, I can assume that that person will be truthful and reliable. It allows us to build solid relationships in both our personal and professional lives, where people trust each other to accomplish the needed tasks at hand. Our workplaces are usually very productive. On the other hand, where there is a lack of trust, the workplace becomes very toxic and very dysfunctional. This is a terrible environment to be in. But unfortunately, for the sad reality for most of corporate work environments, the lack of trust is a major problem. Unions strike because they don't believe management has their best interest at heart. Employees are disengaged at work because they don't feel they can trust their companies or their bosses. There are surveys and studies that back this up. A recent Gallup poll showed that fully 68%, that's right, 68% of U.S. employees are disengaged at work. Again, 68%. The lack of trust in management is one of the major contributors to this disengaged workforce. While that sounds discouraging, it doesn't need to be. But trust is a two-way street, and it is up to leaders and management to actively cultivate that environment of trust. An environment where the frontline staff feels free to discuss issues freely with management, knowing that their leadership will actively listen to and act upon their concerns. Here's some tips that I've learned across the years to help foster that environment of trust. You have to actively engage your workforce. Work with them to help set reasonable goals, and then always expect the best from them. Always stay calm. Boy, I can't stress that enough. Always stay calm. Don't overreact to problems. Communicate, and then communicate some more. You cannot over-communicate. Provide rewards for work well done. Do not, and I repeat, do not tolerate a toxic work environment. That means correcting toxic behavior as soon as you notice it. Don't wait. Things will never get better. Pay your frontline staff fairly, using industry standards as a fairness guide. Managers that get hung up on saving a penny here and a penny there on labor cost and bring in staff as cheaply as they can almost always live to regret it. Provide autonomy, mastery, and purpose to every job that you have one of your employees do. And finally, get untrustworthy people off the bus at the first available stop. Management and leadership blogs are filled with discussions on how to improve productivity, but I found that there's little discussions about trust in the workplace. However, teams have little chance of being creative, innovative, or productive if they are too busy watching their backs because they don't feel that they can trust their leaders. Without any real trust, the workplace turns toxic, and soon it just becomes a matter of corporate or organizational survival. Leaders and managers in all types of organizations are the ones that have the most influence over creating a culture of trust. Can an organization survive without this trust? Unfortunately, the answer is a very dismal yes. But show me an organization without trust between management and the workforce, and I'll show you a real soul-sucking place to work. Show me a workplace where trust is the norm, and I'll show you a place that's innovative, creative, and productive. A place where people love what they do, and it's a real joy to come to work. So be a trust builder. It will make a world of difference.